Hi, this is Rick White with Carlsbad Mining, and today we're going to be talking about Facebook's new cryptocurrency, Libra coin. This is an add-on to yesterday's video, and we're going to be taking a deeper dive into the whole notion of validation as outlined in the white paper. There's three notions that I think are fundamental to what the white paper says. First, what the founders are and what their role in initial validation is. Second, what do you as a validator need to do in order to be qualified to be a validator on their network? And third, what are your voting rights that are associated with being a validator? So this particular coin specifically is using proof of stake as outlined in the white paper, which is different than proof of work, which is what Bitcoin uses in order to validate its system. Proof of stake means you have a certain amount of currency that allows you to participate in the transactional process. It activates your server's connection as a node to the network. First, founders. They are the companies that are really the face and are giving the credence to Libra coin and giving it stability and market acceptance. They're the menagerie of companies that Facebook has put together that is going to be handling the initial validations to give stability to the coin for a number of reasons. One of which is 51% attack. There's a lot of information on that and how people can gain control of networks by having the majority of the network. So initially you want your big players handling the nodes so that you know that the currency is stable and able to handle the transactions. Second is being a validator. What does it take to be a validator? Well, the key thing is first bandwidth. You need 40 megabits of bandwidth, enough to handle 1,000 transactions as shown in the white paper. It's outlined specifically. The same with CPU. You need a CPU that can handle 1,000 transactions per second as well. And that most servers should be able to handle that many transactions. And the third is disk space. You need 16 terabytes of disk space on an SSD drive so it's fast enough to handle the transactions. And you will not be required to maintain the historical records of the data. And third, voting rights. The currency will be basically the foundation of the voting rights. So the more currency you have, the more voting rights you have. The more voting rights you have, theoretically, the more validation procedures you can generate, and the more say you'll have in the future of the currency itself. I will say that the Libra Association reserves the right, as stated in the white paper, to change anything at any time. It's kind of their game, and they're reserving that right. So I hope this helps. Please leave me any comments. I'll try to get back to them as fast as I can and see if we can figure this whole thing out. Hopefully there'll be opportunities for everybody in the future.